Well, it doesn't want to share. We're gonna make it share. Because I said so. If I say it's got to play, it's got to play.
Supermarkets only.
Meet Susie, smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet? My name is Susie Smart. She can talk.
She can talk.
It may be. She just can't fit herself on the screen. God. Shoot me now, people. Ah! Oh, well. So much for Susie. She not so smart. No, she not so smart tonight. That's all right. Who cares? Who freaking cares? Good evening. It's a unscheduled performance of the Deadbeat Club. I got some stuff to share and stuff to do. Good evening, Doug. Good evening, Mikey. Hello, Jackalope. I got a package today. I was talking the other night about all the goodies I got from Handy Andy's box of broken hearts, which is where you get pulls from if your roll donations don't provide you anything exciting. So anyway, I got some stuff. Kittle pseudo raid. Okay, so let's see, what did I get from Handy Andy? I got a little note that says, Susie Q, thank you. Hope you like. Please stay safe, friend. Best wishes, your friend. Boom. Handy Andy 73-6 score. Has all the peace signs and stuff all over it. And then I got a couple of, I can't show this on the scope, but of his handmade peace sign things. One of them is Peace First, Jack the Cat, Handy Andy 73-6, Stack Safe Friend. The other one is People First, Handy Andy 73-6. Then M3 got some kitty pot. He got some Yip Yip Nip, organic catnip from Joe Jack the Cat. And yes, I got Wheaties, but I got some other things besides Wheaties. I will show you, however. I'll start out with the Wheaties, and then I'll show you the other things that I got that were not Wheaties. I have not looked at these yet to figure out if I need them in my book, my albums. But I got a number of Wheaties, and I got a number of other things. I was supposed to have 16 pulls from the bucket, but one of those pulls yielded me a 5 bonus pulls, so I ended up with 21. Start out, I got a 53 Denver. Oh, these things are in plastic, so my thing is gonna give a reflection. My scope, the light in it bounces back. Let's see if I can. Nope, I can't make it stop. So anyway, I got a 53. I got a 1920. I apologize for the reflection. I can't seem to resolve that issue. So then I got a 39 Philly. A 57 Denver. I always get a lot of pennies, but I got other stuff this time too. So got a 46 Philly. I'm going through the pennies first. Another 57 Philly. So obviously some of these duplicates are going to go in my giveaway bin. This is a 53 Denver. That's an interesting looking mint mark. I don't know if that's a scratch or a D over S, but I don't think 53 had offered a D over S. Although, I guess anything would be possible. We got a 47S. Clearly an S on that one. Yeah, that was quite a night. Got a 23. And a 45 Philly. So that was the pennies from my bucket pull from Andy. Then I got these other items that are not pennies. That's why he started saying, "You're killing me, you're killing me." I got a 2019 River of No Return W mint mark. It's got a little damage on it, but it's still a W mint mark. So, got that. Then I got a 1986 coin from Denmark. Supposed to be extra fine. Very tiny. It's smaller than a US penny. I don't really have any coins from Denmark. I don't do a lot of foreign coins except Mexico, Germany, and places that were coins that were from occupied military things during World Wars and stuff like that. Then I got a 41 Philly nickel. Of course, not much happening on the back. It's pretty worn out. I got a Democratic Republic of Germany 1982. So this was before they took the wall down. 1 mark made out of aluminum. I'll probably keep that because I do keep most of my German coins. Then I have a V-nickel, a 1907 V-nickel with a big X sliced right through her face. Why someone did that, I don't know. That was deliberate. Some turd did that. Because you can see they attempted to do the same thing on the back side. But nonetheless, it is silver. So it just makes me mad when people intentionally deface a coin. Why would you do that? That's just idiocy. Okay, now we got an Egyptian coin that is 0.999 silver, according to what Andy has written on it. It's Nefertiti, and of course everybody in there was calling her Nefertiti. But this is actually a pretty nice looking coin here. I like that one, so I'm probably going to keep that. It's, let me see if I can get it where we can see some of the details in it. I hate that the scope reflects like that at night. The light in it just does that. And no, it's not 666, folks. It's 999 fine silver. Very nice coin. Like that one a lot. Then I got this, which I am fairly confident has been cleaned because I seriously doubt this coin is uncirculated. I don't think Andy would have put that in the bucket, but here's a 1901 Indian head, gleaming brilliantly. Not a bad looking coin, but I'm pretty sure it's been dipped or something. You can look around the edge of the face and tell, particularly around the nose and face. Over here, you can see that it was dark. Somebody polished it up. Nonetheless, I will happily take that for free. I got a 1924 Philly Mercury dime. She's pretty rubbed out, but silver nonetheless. I also got a 52 Philly nickel. This was all from my bucket pull on Handy Andy's channel. I got a 41 Denver nickel. I think I also got a 41 Philly. So, then I got a 45 Philly Mercury. This one's a little bit nicer than the other one. Still pretty worn, but silver nonetheless. It is silver. And last but not least, I got this little gem right here, a 64 Philly Kennedy. It's still got some shine on her. So that was my, yeah, that could be, it could have been in one of those collector sets too. Hadn't thought about that. So that was my Handy Andy 73.6 haul. Some of those are going to end up in my giveaway box after I go through them and see if I need any of them in albums or anything. And of course, M3 is not going to allow me to pass his catnip on, so we can forget that right now. Yeah, he's not going to let that happen, but I got to figure out what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Because I got to put that away or he will be in that, ripping that open. He already has one open, so he does not need to open that. Alrighty. Well, went to the eyeball doctor today, and they told me that my eye looks better than it has for a year and a half. And next week I go to the specialist, and we're going to see if, yeah, the specialist is a specialist in this rare autoimmune disorder I have. Oh, and I found this on the floor a few minutes ago behind my desk. I don't know how it got there or why, but I needed to look and see what it was. So anyway, next week I go to the person that specializes in the IgG4 RD autoimmune disorder. And they're going to start messing with my medication to see if they can get this growth behind my eye socket on my brain and inside my eye socket to reduce itself with medication rather than having to have surgery on it, and try to get me off the steroid medication. So that is going to be happening next Thursday. So after next Thursday, I may be incapacitated for a bit, depending upon how my body reacts to the new medications, yada, yada, yada. So y'all gonna have to bear with me to see how that turns out. Now, I found something a few minutes ago and have promptly put it somewhere and lost it. And I wanted to show it to y'all because it's an envelope, a little plastic baggie that has some items I found in Georgia. I found them all on the same day, and I found them on the day I found the gold crucifix ring. But now I can't figure out what I did with that little bag, so we'll have to, oh, here it is. These are some of my better non-gold finds. And I found them all, I think, on the same day. I'm not positive. Maybe not. But I know they are all found in Georgia. And I set them aside because I know they need to be tested. They are not marked as gold, and I don't believe they are gold, but they're still pretty cool little things that I found when I first started detecting. And let's see if I can. This one's got corrosion on it, so I know that it is not gold, but it's pretty cool. It's a little angel pendant with some little bling blings. Even has a bling bling in its belly button, which I thought was kind of strange. I didn't know angels wore bling bling in their belly buttons, but there you have it. I found that in a playground. Hi, Janelle. Thanks for popping in. This one I didn't realize the significance of until after I got home with it. I did find this right before I found the crucifix ring. And when I found that day, I was kind of in a really bad frame of mind, and I was upset. My friend Tommy had just died, and he was supposed to be my metal detecting partner. And I was like, just fussing because I was having a bad day. I was like, damn it, Tommy, you were supposed to be here with me, blah, blah, blah. And then I found this beautiful 14 karat gold crucifix ring. So I kind of forgot about the other things that I found that day till I was making the video, and I got home and this was in the bag. Now, the reason this is significant and that I found it, you can see where the top broke off of it, but why it was significant later to me is because when my friend Tommy passed away, he had a stroke in the Circle K. Here I'm walking through this field and I'm talking to Tommy, and I'm like cussing him for dying. He died in the hospital, but he had the stroke in the Circle K. So I guess that was his way of letting me know he was still with me that day, because right after I found this Circle K, I found the gold ring. Yeah, it was a really, really emotional day. My camera wasn't working right, so I only got bits and pieces of that dig on video, but the video is there. But yeah, I did not even realize till I was doing the wrap up for that video that I had found that circle with K. So that was kind of a deal. And now this one I found at a different location, but I found it on a day that I found 2 10-karat gold rings in the same park, and I found this not too far away from them. Now, this is also not marked, so I know I'm 99.9% sure it's nothing, because that's the way they do the backs of the ones that are not precious metal. But it is a beautiful pendant with praying hands on it. And I just happened to find these tonight. They've been missing for a while. Hey, Seaweed, welcome. So anyway, I just now found these behind my desk, and I've been wondering where that Circle K thing went. So now I can put these back in my, I'm going to make a display for some of my stuff. So anyway, I wanted to show you those real quick because those mysteriously turned back up today. And oh yeah, and this, which is significant if you know that my friend Tommy was a race car driver and race car fabricator, and I found it down there in the same location. So those are just some of my little odds and ends trinkets. Yeah, a circle pray. That's kind of what it is. I miss my friend Tommy every day. We were friends for close to 50 years. Alrighty. We're going to open a couple of rolls of pennies. I'm still working on that box, and I need to take it back. I need to get it rolled up and take it back so I can pay my internet bill in the next couple of days. So I figured I'll just come on and do some more. Box hasn't been super productive. We've only gotten 4 Wheaties, an S penny, a bunch of 2022s, a Canadian, couple odds and ends, like, oh yeah, these are from the Lincoln Formative Year series thing. Got 3, 4 of those. Yeah, a bunch of 1960 stuff. So, hunted a roll of Canadian nickels. Got from the donut shop. Found a King George 1937. Ooh, that is a good find. I don't do a lot of Canadians, but I do have a number of Canadian people in my channel, and they let me know when they find their good stuff. So that's how I kind of learn what's hot and what's not. Let me crack open a couple of these rolls. I've still got like 12 rolls left in this box that I need to get done because I'm going to try to roll them up tomorrow. I'm also going to be making the comment video for the Jumpin' June giveaway because finally the walker that I'm giving away showed up. So I don't think this is it. I think this is not the one I'm giving away. the one I'm giving away is actually nicer than this one. But anyway, now that I've got the items, I'll be making that video tomorrow, and you'll be able to see what all of the goodies I'm giving away at the end of the month are, and another way for you to get entered. Let me put a tub over here so I can throw these in, and we'll start looking through some of these real quick. Got my cheat sheet out because I don't always remember what I'm supposed to be looking for. I do not claim to be the best of the best or the best in the West. I'm just an old lady that likes looking at coins. So I have to use a cheat sheet. No experts live here. Well, M3 might argue with that, but the only thing he's really an expert on is catnip and Scooby treats. So can't really rely on him. There's a copper for the hopper. I am putting the coppers aside, but I don't plan to keep them simply because I do not have storage space in my apartment. I have seen tiny houses that have more space than this house. So as much as I would like to be able to keep all those extra things, I just can't. Plus, I need the money right now. Let's go for the AM. Nope, no white AM there. See, some of them I remember. 95. That was the number of the AM radio station that I listened to as a kid. And I don't think we're going to have a DDO on here, but we will certainly look. Yeah, I didn't really know about DDOs. I learned them from Rob Fine's Treasure when I first picked up collecting again. And oh, there's another 2022. Take the lid off my tube. I'm gonna try to save a roll's worth of the best ones of those in case people need them for their albums. Let's go for the wide AM. Nope, nobody home. I really hate shield pennies, but I have to look at them now. That's one thing about being oblivious, was I didn't look at them. When I look at coins, I just look for everything on each coin. Too many errors, varieties to keep track of. It's faster just to look at a coin than it is to look up what to look for. Well, maybe for you, but I'm so darn slow. That's why, I mean, I look at the coin, but if I need to go through them really fast, like I do these because I need to get these back to the bank, I don't necessarily have time to look for every single detail. So I'll leave the thrill of the hunt a little bit for whoever gets the loose ones after I'm done. Like when I do the state quarter books that I give away, I do not check those quarters on purpose. I do not check them for errors and anomalies because I want the person who won them to possibly get something special. So I let them do that. It's just something that I decided I was going to do it that way. Make it a little more fun for the person that gets it. Let's look at the back. I don't see any obvious doubling. This particular year, oops, has DDRs. Excuse me. Heartburn. Yeah, there's an 82. I wonder where my 82 bucket is. Now I don't know, so I'll just have to start a new one for now. Those I'll go through separately later on. Just easier. But yeah, I got to finish this box. They need to go back. I still have, I've probably got $50 or $60 worth of pennies to roll. I've got a bunch of quarters. I've got a check. But my bank balance right now is under $20. And the fine folks that provide my internet, for some reason, want me to bring them $72. And I can't figure out how to do that unless I take all this money back to the bank. I forgot to pay my bill. I was down in Florida, and for some reason, I just spaced out on that. And all of a sudden, they started sending me nasty grams, saying, hey, old lady, give us money, honey, now, or we're going to shut you down. Well, I don't really want that to happen. I can't let that happen because I do a lot of my medical things on telehealth type things where I don't have to drive halfway across the state of Virginia for treatment. So I've got to pay that bill. Just got to. Don't want it. They won't let me wait until the beginning of the month. I tried to explain to them that that's when I get my next check, but they didn't seem to much care. No double ear on that one. Got a whole roll of those. And nothing out of that roll. At least nothing important. Evil is in the house. 87 Zerk. Zinc. My eyes are watering a little bit. I was at the eye doctor earlier. They were poking around a little bit. But it was all good news, so I don't care. Anytime I get good news from a doctor, I'm happy. I had to go halfway across the state to do it, though. Unfortunately, the part of the state I live in doesn't have much in the way of any kind of specialized care. So I have to make these trips to Roanoke, which is about 125 miles each way. No way I am in that house. So, copper. There's a 68. Open my 60s tube. Hey, Mikey, what'd you have for dinner tonight? Forgot to ask. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Something stupid. I'm always doing something stupid. Yeah, it's quite a trip. It's exhausting. Not my favorite thing, and I have to do it at least a couple times a month. Not my favorite, that's for sure. That's why I've been trying for the last 2 years to get moved back to Michigan where I don't have to do those sorts of things. In fact, when they did my biopsy, there you go, Mikey. There's a cheeseburger for you while you're in the car. Yeah, they ended up sending my biopsy sample to Michigan. I thought that was kind of funny. At least part of me got there. The doctor thought it was pretty funny because he knows that I've been trying to move back to Michigan because I need the availability of medical care that I can get there. Virginia's a very divided state. The parts up by Washington, D.C. have the best of everything, and the parts down in the southwest corner, right off the Blue Ridge Parkway and in the Appalachian Mountains, they have not much of anything, and that's where I live. So we don't get much. There's a dirty 82. Yeah, they have very basic medical care here. Not very much of anything. The only really good thing is I actually have a doctor that makes house calls. Well, how often are you going to see that? But down here in this corner of the mountains, it's a necessity. Some of the older people just cannot get into town. Yep, I am on the western side of where Walton's Mountain was quite a bit. Oh, there's a 68 with a little sparkle and shine to it. Throw that in the tube. Hold on to that. Some of my 60s are not in the best of shape, so I've been setting 60s aside to go back through a couple of my books and see if I can upgrade a little. And I'm not going to check the books while I'm doing this. I'm just putting them in a plastic storage tube for now, and I'll get back to them later because there's not that many of those. Actually, yeah, we did have a little problem with the creepy dude. Yesterday, I got permission from the apartment complex to take my plants outside and put them in an area that normally I would not be allowed to put anything in. But it was because I'm doing a repair in my apartment, so I needed to get them out of the way. And they answered me in writing saying, yes, I had permission to put them there for a few days. And so my housekeeping assistant was here, and she was helping me, and we're taking the plants out, putting them in the designated spot. And Mr. Can't Mind His Own Business comes up. And now he's been told not to have any interaction with me, not to speak to me, not to approach me, etc., etc. But he comes up and he's like, you know, you can't put those there. That's a violation of your lease. You know, just yuck, 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 yuck. And I basically told him, look, number one, you're not even supposed to be down here talking to me. Number two, I have permission from the management to put these here. So if you're even thinking about doing any damage to them, let me know, or let me tell you, my security camera is pointed right at them. So don't even think about it, Bubba. And number three, mind your own business. Get away from me. So all of this is on my security camera. So he made a hasty retreat, and I have not seen him today. So I don't anticipate he's going to bother me anymore for a while. But yeah, he's just one of those people. He just can't stay in his own space, and he thinks he's going to intimidate. He likes to try to intimidate women. I don't know. Maybe his mommy took him off the boob too soon or something. I don't know what his problem is, but he's not going to intimidate me, and he's not going to tell me what I can and cannot do. I very specifically made sure I had permission to put the plants where they are before I did it. Now, why he thinks it's his business, I don't know. But all he's doing is just racking up more evidence against him as I get more and more of these encounters on video. So friendly advice to him would be just to stay away from me. I got no use for people like that. I don't know why people think they need to be like that. We've got this one lady lives down the hall from me, and every time someone goes past her apartment in the hallway, she's got to throw the door open in this really dramatic gesture. Who's out there? Well, lady, you got a peephole. Look. You know, she's also got a Ring doorbell. So she already knows who's out there when she opens the door. I don't get it. Michigan isn't far enough away from this place. Oh my goodness. Well, this roll's about done, and haven't made any real progress, except that I am getting the rolls done. So tomorrow we'll be bringing all the plants back in. I have fixed my counter and installed some plant lights because the apartment is a little dark, and my plants, some of them, especially the succulents, the cactus and stuff, they need more light than they're getting. So I have redone my counter where I will have some grow lights, small grow lights that should keep my stuff from dying. And we will bring them all back in tomorrow. I'm going to water them again in the morning and let them get a good soaking and let them drain, and then we will bring them back in and arrange them better with the lighting and the reinforced countertop, and then he won't have anything to whine about for the rest of the week till he finds something to do. The cat. I should yell and tell her the creep from number 7. She's one of the ones that's been sucked in by him. She doesn't realize he's probably dangerous. Where's the wheat? Come on, I need some Wheaties here. We're just not getting them today. There's a copper, but that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out doing nothing tonight. It was a long day. I started to go to bed early, And I went and took a little nap and woke up, and then I felt pretty good, so I decided I would try and work on my penny project here, because I really got to get these back. I watched Michael Kittle, but I didn't win the big packet of stuff. Boy won his own duck race. What do y'all think about that? Of course, he had no intention of keeping what he won in the duck race, but that doesn't really qualify as a wide. Yeah, I could have saved myself a ton of prizes if I just entered myself in my own duck races and won them all the time. Second to last. I forgot where he said I was, somewhere around 10th, I think. I don't ever win those, but people like them, so I do them. I think they're funny. Where is the good stuff? I am not seeing the good stuff here. Yeah, I would have saved on shipping. There you go. Yeah, that's true. You save a bunch on shipping if you won your own races. But I don't think that's the way it's intended to work. Nobody home there. Copper in the hopper. More copper in the hopper. This box has been stinky. Your duck is quacking up. Yeah, well, we're probably going to do a duck here in a little bit. I don't have the Nightbot turned on right now, so I have to do that. When I get to the end of the roll, I'll turn the Nightbot on. Like I said, I'll be working on the comment video tomorrow, so y'all can see some of the prizes in store for next Wednesday. I'm sure some of them are going to make people happy. I had a walker I was going to put in, and I didn't really like it, so I got a better one that arrived yesterday that I'm going to put in instead. Much nicer coin, among other things. Among some other things. But maybe people will get more excited about the drawing if they actually see what they have a chance to win. I couldn't do it today because I had to go halfway across the universe for a doctor's appointment that lasted approximately 10 minutes. But it was full of good news, so I guess it was okay. That's one appointment that I can't do over the internet. They actually have to do measurements of my eye and look in there. So have to go for those. And I have to go for the one next week. But I do have one with the thyroid doctor next week that I just can do on the phone. He doesn't really need to see me. He just needs to discuss blood work with me. So. Moving right along here. Just an ordinary ear on there. I'm down to 3 in this roll. Not a 0 zippy has turned up. Last one from this roll. All right, let me fire up the bot. I did not do it for some reason. What in the world is that? Oh, come on. I've got a window here that I didn't mean to open, and now I can't get it to close. There it went. Get off my screen. All right, let's get. All right, I got the bot is fired up. I'm going to give y'all 15 minutes in which to make a post. Yeah, and I'm going to get me a drink real quick out of my tea. Hit another one of these rolls. Oh, here's a penny I found on the floor. This is not from the roll, but it is a Wheatie. I can't count it in this hunt. I was picking up some things off the floor. I found a nickel and a quarter and a couple pennies. Things jump off my desk periodically, and once in a while I get down there and get some of it picked up. That's where I found those metal detecting finds on the floor. Been trying to tidy up my workspace a little bit since we were doing the other project. Regular ear. Because I think I'm going to start going back on camera now that I have some hair again. And I want to put my sticker board up in the background. No one wants your what-filled lollipops? Lace-filled lollipops? Ooh, okay. I'm not sure I want to know. Not sure I want to know. Where are the good coins? They must be in somebody else's channel because they're not showing up here. But I know there's one in here somewhere. There has to be. 2 boxes in a row, I had Indian head. This one, I did get a 2011 S proof penny. A little scratched up, but it's not bad. This has been the high point of the box so far. Post toasties. There we go. Trying to get all the kitties into his creepy van that's down by the river. Oh dear, that guy. One of those, huh? 73. I don't need a 73, but it can go in the hopper with the other copper. So can that one. At the end, I'm just going to weigh the copper hopper and see how much copper actually came out of the box. I'm not going to be keeping it.
Candygram. Candygram.
There's the creepy guy. We got some candygrams. Ew. Ew. Time is it? Almost could get away with that one, but probably not. This is my deal right here. This is what I want. Yeah, we want something else out of this box. I want something else. Doug said that's my man. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's not the Scooby van, is it? I don't want it to be the Scooby van. No. Can't be that. Yeah, I'm about halfway through this roll. When we get to the end of it, we'll consult the bot about a duck race. If any of you were in Michael Kittle's channel earlier, was it just me or did he take a couple of pot shots at the best of the best? Which I thought was kind of funny because Paula Bloom was in there. She's part of that best of the best bunch. I'm sure a lot of you are too, but I'm not. They don't like me, and I don't care. They can be the best of the best if they want to claim it. I just have the deadbeats over here, the Deadbeat Club. We have more fun anyway. The bot doesn't need consulting. It needs more WD-40 and oil. Yeah, he did. Okay, good. It wasn't just me then. I agreed with some of the things that he said, actually. So I guess I'm as bad as he is. But they are actually the reason I called this the Deadbeat Club. Part of it. Because that's what they think I am. So it's okay with me. I never claimed to be an expert. I would never be that presumptuous. Because I know jack about coins, truthfully. My channel actually started out as a metal detecting channel. And did I have a coin collection? Yes. Did I think it was of any value? No. It's just my personal goods. Stuff that I found in different ways. I'm just me. People are welcome to come and hang out and not have to worry about people being nasty to them. Now, that's odd. There's a blue dot on my coin and a red dot on my coin and very little else on my coin. There's the blue dot. Over here is a red dot. And the rest of the coin is pretty much toast. I think that's the reverse. I can't even tell. No, this is definitely not a mom and pop. And I did not pick this box. I'm going to tell you. I went to the bank for something that didn't have anything to do with getting a box of coins. And the teller asked me if I wanted a box, because usually when I go there, I am going to get a box. But she just out of the blue asked me, did I want one? And I hadn't really planned on getting one. But since she offered it, I said, okay. And I brought this mangy mutt home with me. And it's not been the best. I keep hoping it's going to turn around right at the end and throw a surprise our way. Yeah, that was a pretty ugly coin. It's right up there with some of the ugliest coins ever, but I think my taco coin is uglier. I have a taco coin, if I can find it. It's in one of these boxes up here. The taco, I believe, was repeatedly struck by a lawnmower. I don't know what I've done with it. It was in a box up here. Ah, yeah, here's my taco. It's all rolled up. It used to be a quarter, and now it's a taco. You can at least read the date on the taco, but yeah, it's toast. Yep. Is this? Yeah, this is the one I'm giving away. You can't really see. I'm getting a reflection off of the plastic from my microscope, but this is the walker I'm giving away next week, among other items in the package. It's not perfect by any sense of the word, but it is silver and it's a walker. So cat found a way to get in the back of the car. Put that quarter on eBay and list it as an error coin. Some nut would probably buy it. That's not a bad idea, Jack. Yeah, this was somebody's error when they ran over this one. That's a good idea. Let's see if I can find a buyer for it. Why not? I've seen some things on there that people have claimed to be errors that are just about that ridiculous. Hey, Dawn. Oh, my goodness. Put its sunglasses on. Put its sunglasses on it to cut the glare. Yeah, maybe. It only does that if they're in plastic, and I didn't want to take that out right now. But Anyway, I will be making a video tomorrow showing all the prizes and some of the different ways to win prizes in the giveaway next Wednesday. So that and getting my plants back in the house are the two big things on tomorrow's agenda, and getting these bazillion pennies rolled up so I can pay my cable bill or my internet bill. I don't know why I call it cable bill. I don't even have cable. I don't. I do not have cable TV. I have a lot of live stream stuff that I don't pay for. Well, nothing in that roll. Yeah, I tried reducing it, and I can't really adjust the scope too much because it's broken and I have it taped together. So I just have to deal with it until I can get a new one. Unfortunately, it's going on its 4th year, and the wire is a little bit broken and it won't stay stuck to its stand anymore, so it's Gorilla Glue and duct tape city. So I try not to change the angle of it too much for fear it will just completely disintegrate. Oh, I'm sorry, Dawn, I forgot, and I knew it was too. I'm sorry, sister. Happy birthday. I hope you and husband thing had a good time. Please tell your daddy I said happy birthday. I hope he's doing better. Let me get over here onto the Nightbot. We should have at least 7 people listed on the Nightbot. I always feel bad. Oh, this stupid Nightbot shut itself off. So if you're here, talk to it again, because it cleared itself out. All right. It does that to me. In the interim, while you guys get your names back in, I'm going to go in here in the duck race and clear all these fake names out. Get it ready. I mean, it's not like I have a ton of people here. I could probably just type everybody in. It says I have 8 peoples. Yeah, but the other problem with it, Warner, is that the wire going from the gooseneck into the back of the scope is exposed, and if I move it, it will completely shut off. I may take it down and try to fix it, but the problem is if I do that and I mess it up, then I can't do my show anymore until I have money to get another one. So I'm afraid to mess with it because I don't want to leave myself with no way of doing my show, at least until after I do my giveaway next week. Then I'll think about trying to fix it. Okay, we got 8 of 8 in here. Oh, now we're up to 10. Some more folks got here. You read the list. We got Archaeology Mikey, Seaweed Coins, Dawn the Metal Detective, Doug Harding, Evil Arch Conservative, Jackalope Herd Master, Jimmy Licari, Mike the Greek, Paula Abrams, and Werner X. Now, Werner is in Germany, but I think if he wins, I've figured out a way to send him something. So we're leaving him in. We are doing that. Let's paste everybody over here on the list. All right. Go back and look at that list again. Got everybody. All right. We're going to quack a doodle duck a little bit here. Let me. Oops. That's not what I want. Yeah. I'm thinking about that's what I've got it taped with now. So, yeah, it's just after I do my contest next week, then I'll probably try and fix it. But right now, I just want to keep it working to get me through that. Okay, what am I trying to hit here? The share button. I didn't even see Sunny. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad joke there. All right, duck race. Share the duck race. Warner has asked to not be on the list, so off we'll go with him. And what am I trying to do here? I get goofy sometimes. There, that's what we wanted to do. All right, everybody in. Well, I wasn't going to send you a coin. I was going to send you something different that wasn't a coin and would only cost less than $2 to send. So I'm only in the duck race to trip Mikey. Oh, you evil. You is evil. All right. We got 9 in there. Let's set this rascal for 2 minutes. And 3 seconds, just to be different. Let's shuffle them and shuffle them. And we're going to be racing for the top 3 entries. I mean, the top 3 will get entries in next week's drawing. So, everybody ready? Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Everybody got their swim trunks pulled up tight enough that they don't fall off when you start swimming. If you get a mermaid, you're already last. Okay. Ready, set, quack. Here they go. Give me time to get my notebook out. Quack. 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 Go. Come on, ducks. Got the purple ones out in front. Both of them. Look at them. Purple. You like your top hat? Yeah, it's kind of cute. Doug's got a crown on. Other than that, he's butt naked. Evil Arch is completely naked. $1 million. Paul is wearing snowshoes. I don't know. Mike the Greek might be wearing snowshoes. He's got the full snowman thing happening. They're jumping all around. Mikey has snuck out in front. You better pick up the pace there, Greek, if you're going to trip him, because he's up front. Come on, hurry up, hustle, hustle. Ladies, what are you guys being so slow for? Them ladies up there. You guys got flotation devices. Get up there. Uh-oh, Mikey's fading to the back. Here comes Mike the Greek. Look at him, look at him, look at him. It's Mike the Greek by a beak. Look at him. Mike the Greek by a beak. Let's see who got second and third. I can guarantee it wasn't Mikey. It was Mikey. Mikey got second and Doug Harding got third. Let me get those penciled in. Poor Dawn. She got edged out by a bunch of guys. Okay, let's get over here. Mike the Greek. Archaeology. Mikey, that was your fifth one. So unless you get more extra exempts, you're done on regular entries. But you can still get exempt ones. And Doug Harding, where's Doug on my list? That was Doug's fifth one. Plus he's got one exempt. So you two are maxed out, except if I'm giving away exempts. So that's a lot of entries. So there you go. One duck race. No, Mike, that was not your first. You actually have, I think, 3. Yeah, you've got 3, Mike. Anybody else need to know how many they have? Well, there's not that many people in here. I can tell you all. Jackalope has 1. Paula has 4. Dawn has where's Dawn? Dawn has 3 and 2 exempts, so she has 5 so far. Let me see who else was in there. Let's see how many Jimmy Licari is. Jimmy only has 1 regular and 1 that was exempt. Evil has just 1. Come on. Oh, I'm trying to do that from the wrong screen. It's not going to let me do that. All right. CW doesn't have any seaweed. But you got until all the way up to next week to earn you some, and I'll be popping in and out throughout the course of the week. So still plenty of time till Wednesday. The rest are for Dawn. Yes, there is 1 person here that does not have any mic, and that would be Seaweed. Seaweed does not have any. Give 1 of yours to Seaweed. All right. Let me make a note that that's being done. All righty. Let me go over here. of there and put it over here. I'm making a note, so if any questions later, they'll know that came from a Mike the Greek and was transferred over. So there you go. Now seaweed's got one. Now, what we're going to do with those is next Wednesday night, we are having the 100 duck Quack-a-Doodle duck race. And that's where our big winners are going to come from for the metal detecting prize package and the coin collecting prize package. So, and then I've got a couple of other giveaways that I'm going to be doing. One of them is if you are a Patreon sponsor of my channel, which means you make a monthly donation, there's going to be a separate drawing for those people. Now, you can become a Patreon sponsor for as low as $2.96 a month, which basically means you're giving up a cup of coffee for a chance to win a piece of silver. So the odds are pretty good. I don't have very many Patreon sponsors. So you might want to consider following the link there that the Nightbot just put up and becoming a Patreon sponsor for $2.96 a month. I mean, heck, the little starving kids in Africa ask you for more money than that. Oh, come on, roll open. I already put the book away. Hang on. Let me get it back out. Everybody's giving stuff to seaweed. Let me go over here on here. Where's Dawn? Okay. Take that one off. And Dawn. Okay, now seaweed has two. All right, that's it. No more changes for tonight. The book is closed. It's a closed book. Read your post. Where is it, Paula? I'm going back up. Oh my goodness. I just closed the book. You guys, you're making my bookkeeping a mess. This is the last one. I'm not doing anymore. Okay, put one on there and take one off Paula. To seaweed. All right, no more, because it messes up my bookkeeping. And my expenses need to be fixed, Warner. I totally understand. All right, I got this next roll open. There better be something in it. If there's something in it, I'm going to have the Nightbot pick a name, and we'll give that person an entry for anything I find in this roll that counts as anything. Maybe that'll change our luck, because these rolls have been stinkeroonies. Worst box ever. Yeah, Dawn, I was trying so hard today to remember your dad's first name, because I was in Dr. Ramey's office, and for the life of me, I could not remember your dad's first name. I know your last name. I just couldn't. I mean, I know his last name because it was your last name, but I just could not remember your dad's last name because I was having a brain fart. But Yeah, the good news, my eyes are better than they have been in a year and a half, according to the doc. We'll find out more next week when I go to the specialist who's going to deal with my newly identified autoimmune disorder. We'll make the 9th one now I have been diagnosed with. I'm getting a little tired of them. I am indeed getting tired of them. Where's the wide AM when you need it? Well, it's not touching, but it's not wide either. Hope you can fix some cars, but the shop is not ready yet. You have an estimated time of when your shop's going to be set up? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, 1998. I was looking for a wide AM. Big bot butts. Yep, Dawn turned 51 yesterday. She's an old person now. Not even close. Not even close. Copper. How's your feet, Dawn? Have they recovered from the adventure? Her little feet puffed up like little toads. Philip. Okay. Boy, you are lagging. Yeah, I just could not remember. And you know why I wanted to know, because I know he's a patient of the same doctor. But I just couldn't remember because I was so tired by the time I got there. All I wanted to do was go to sleep. Yeah, March was the worst month for me. I had in the month of March, not counting appointments for imaging or blood work, I had 23 doctor's appointments in March. Hey, furry. Now think about it. There's only 31 days in March, and I had 23 doctor's appointments. The doctor's appointments were going to kill me. I was like, please, no more. It was brutal. Brutal. Let's set that aside just because I still have to learn what the difference between a type 1 and type 2 1978 are. So if I set it aside, I'll remember to look that up. Oops. Your husband only wishes. Can see a little bit of my mess in my new video. Don't know how long it takes to get money out. I'll have to go take a look. There's an 82 for that bucket. Oh, now what have I done? I leaned on my keyboard. Only one ear per customer. Well, we're not getting much. I thought maybe if I said I was going to give something away with a penny, I would get something, but no. But no. Good night, seaweed. Good night. Thank you so much for being part of my unscheduled show. I'm just tightening up some loose ends here. I got to get these pennies done. I like to record what I'm doing when I'm doing boxes. So, nothing there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls left. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all done tonight, but I'm going to do at least one more. And then I'm probably going to call it a night. Because, yeah, that going all the way to Roanoke is tiring. But a funny thing happened on my trip to Roanoke. I did not drive. I have a couple of different ride services that I use, and one of them comes from the Society of Friends Church, which is the Quakers, for those of you who don't know. We do have a Quaker church here. And this lovely gentleman who is a minister, he's on sabbatical right now, but he drives for their service. And we were talking about food banks. And he was telling me that they have one there at the church. And he said, yeah, we're going to be moving our food bank and start working with another church where the other church is going to give us some space where we will be able to have refrigerated foods, and we will be able to have more food, and we won't have to be renting a storage. And so he's telling me all about it, and I thought it sounded great. And I said, well, what church are you going to be working with? And he said, Endless Possibilities. Now, and the Endless Possibilities church is right up the street from me. I have been to that church, and the person that I go metal detecting with, Anthony Newton, we call him Fig, he is a very active member of that church. And so I asked my driver, I said, I've been to that church before. My metal detecting buddy goes there. And he said, well, who's that? And I told him. And he started laughing, and he said, I sat next to him at church last night. Apparently, he has known my metal detecting buddy for years. So that was kind of neat. So my two Tonys know each other. It was great. And they're both very nice people. I just thought it was funny that they knew each other, and I didn't realize they knew each other. And sometimes the guy that drove me today, sometimes his grandson drives me to the doctor. How has the pictures been? Which picture, sweetie? I'm confused. Dawn, I'm so confused. I am confused. 72D. So the world got a little smaller today when I realized my two Tonys knew each other. But I'm really excited that they're getting to expand their food bank, because our community has a real need for that service. And one of the food banks that was doing a lot apparently has used up all their grant money. And so we're down to one food bank, and we have a lot of people here that need that service. Our job situation, we have some good employers, but we don't have enough of them in the area to meet the needs. And we have a lot of seniors and disabled people that rely on those services. All right, Paula, thank you. Well, if it did, I don't know if I can find it again. I just reached in. Okay, there we go. That's it. Yeah, that is a funny looking rim. Are we talking about right along here? That does look a little. Is that where we're talking about, Jackalope? Because you may be right. I was going so fast I didn't notice it, but yeah, that's not normal. Okay, that's not normal. So we're going to set that aside and somebody's going to get an entry. Let me put that up here. All righty. Thank you. Good call. There's an 82. See, sometimes I don't catch stuff like that. I get going too fast. That was nasty looking. I get so focused on looking for Wheaties and things like that that sometimes, unless I'm looking at the quarters and I know I'm looking for cuds and things like that, I forget. Oh, there, everything's kind of back to normal. All my plants are outside right now, but everything's on the wall that's supposed to be, and things are starting to get tidied up again. I got some crazy neighbors. Mercy. But yeah, the Tommy thing, I just took all the glass out of it and we dumped the glass. Yeah, we just took the glass and dumped it out in the dumpster. I haven't been able to go and get a new glass for it yet, but everything's been put back where it was, and there has been no further activity from Tommy, except that I showed this earlier. All right, Mikey, be safe on your trip. I was picking things up today by my desk, and I found, remember me telling you about finding the Circle K medallion after he died? Well, it's been missing for a while, and I found it in a bag with a couple of other things today down beside my desk. And these were all things that I found right after he died. But those that don't know the story, my friend Tommy had a stroke while he was in the Circle K, and he later died from it because of bad medical care. But I had also found those little checkered flags, which Tommy was a race car builder and race car driver. And I had found this angel. I also found the 14 karat gold crucifix ring. I thought this angel was interesting because it has a stone in the belly button, and I'm like, is it an angel or a genie? And then I had found this one on the same day. I had found 2 gold rings So these have been missing for quite a while. I looked for them a couple times because I wanted to put them in there with Tommy's stuff. And today I found them. So I guess he's happy again and no more things are jumping off the shelves or anything. That was a very strange experience. I haven't gone to Lowe's yet to see if I can get plexiglass to put in the frame because I don't have any money, so I'll have to wait till next month. But he seems to be calmed down now. No more unusual things have happened. So we'll just leave it at that for the moment. This is probably going to be my last roll. I'll finish them tomorrow. Start rolling them up. Because I have got to at least get some of this to the bank so I can do my bill. Got to pay my internet. I spent more than I could really afford to spend. I will definitely check that out, Jackalope. I set that aside to take a better look at it. Thank you for catching that, because I sure missed it. Ooh, we got a 72S. So that's the second thing in this roll. So we're going to have 2 people are going to get entries when I get to the end of the roll. One for the cud and one for the S. I mean, I'd prefer to have a Wheatie, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. This thing's been slim pickings. Real slim. 82. Put that over in the 82 box for later examinations. It was hot, hot, hot today, boy. It was only in the 80s, but it was a humid thing today. The temperature jumped very quickly. Normally, my friend that drove today would have had his dog with him, but it was too hot to take the dog. So, puppy had to stay home. I didn't get to see my friend. His dog is a rescue and has separation anxiety, so I know he hated to leave the dog home, but the dog would not have been comfortable sitting in the car waiting for me to come out of the doctor. So Ashlyn didn't get to come today. Didn't get to see my puppy. The retriever. Sweet dog. Oh, we're down to our last 4. Looking for a wide AM. Nobody home. Last 3. 1. None. And then there was none. All right. Well, we're going to do 2 quick pulls from the Nightbot. A couple of these people have left. There's only 3 people left. So since there's, I think there might only be 2 people left, actually. If you are in the chat, please post something, anything. I just want to clarify. Jackalope is here. Dawn is here. Mikey left. I think there's only 2 people left, except for Warner's here. So that's the 3. And Warner doesn't want to be in the contest. Huh? Jimmy Lurkari is here. Okay. So, all right. Now some names are showing back up. This one, when I pull it, if you're not here, I'm moving on to somebody else. Because I'm just pulling 2, 1 for each of those odd pennies. And the first, whoops, I forgot to put the screen up here where everybody can see that I have nothing up my sleeves but my poor little bruised arms. All right. Make sure I got my screen up there where everybody can see. All right. First entry is going to Dawn. Happy birthday to Dawn. She got another entry. Get the book back out. Let me get over here. And one more is Jimmy Lacari. Are we surprised? All right. And actually, y'all can't really begrudge Jimmy because he really only has 2 and 1 exempt. So he hasn't been hogging them. All righty. On that note, I think I'm going to go to bed. Not here. Too late, Jimmy. It's already been written down in the book of life. It's in the book of life. We'll see what happens with it next week. Alrighty, I think I've had about enough looking at these pathetic pennies. But I'll be back at it tomorrow because I got to finish them up. I got to get $75 into my bank account by 5 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to be a rolling coin fool tomorrow. That's for sure. I mean, it's not that I don't have it here, but most of it's in pennies. Oh, God. I hate rolling pennies. To be fair, I've already got about $25 of them rolled up. So there goes some more in the box. Alrighty. Well, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. It was, I'm doing a lot of these unscheduled shows just so that I can make sure I have all my entries ready for the contest. And So I have a recorded record of what I'm finding in the box of pennies. So we just come and hang out, and I will probably be on sometime tomorrow. I have so far 80 entries, at least 20 for me to assign between now and Wednesday night. So there are still possibilities to get out there. I am going to do the comment video tomorrow where everybody can see what the prizes are. And hopefully that will stir up some more interest in the game. Yeah, I am gonna try and stop and watch your video. I'll probably do it in the morning with my coffee. Yeah, y'all go see Werner X. He's over in Germany. He's got some new content on his channel. So let's all try and support Werner. And I'll see everybody tomorrow sometime, I'm sure. Sweet dreams, everybody. Happy birthday again, Dawn. We'll see you later. Bye.